All right, let's get it. I don't know why there are bubbles on my water when I pull my cover off. That happens every morning. Wonder if there's something on it or if it's just how I'm pulling it off, but pointless remark there. But today we're talking on why stress is actually good. I'm extremely tired right now, so if I don't hit it perfectly or if I seem like I'm spaced out, that's why. I got like 6 hours of sleep. But so think of stress as an indicator. That's how I'm going to start this off. Think of the check engine light in your car. When that pops on, is it a problem with the check engine light or is there something else going on? Stress means that there's something that needs to change. And so obviously stress is not good for our health. It's not, it's very, very uncomfortable. But it's something that is telling us that something needs to change. And that's why. And when we don't listen to it, it is very bad. But if we actually listen to the stresses, when we kind of get that sign, then I think that, it can be very helpful because it tells us, okay, it's time to change. You're not in the right place or something like that, or something along those lines. And I think that there's a difference between stress and anxiety. We can have anxiety about the things that we need to do. We can be antsy about it or just like be afraid, but stress, I think, is different. And it means that there's something that needs to change. It's simple as that. I can't even find another change. It's simple as that. Because, there still are things that, I think that we need to do in our lives, and I think that can be more of a feeling of anxiety rather than stress. But yeah, when something's not going correctly in your life, I think that we do stress about it, and it's meant to listen to us. Sorry, you can tell I'm tired. It's meant to listen to us. We're meant to listen to it. But a lot of people don't. Think about it like this. There are a lot of middle managers, or higher management, that have really stressful jobs that die of heart attacks. And I think that, that's pretty, it's clearly right there. The stress is kind of killing them. But I think that it's because they didn't listen to it, for all those years, that they were just like, I have a stressful job, and then they end up dying of heart attack. That they didn't really see it coming, because I don't think that stress is thought of. It's just thought of as kind of a side effect of work or something like that. But I think that if you're really in the right place, or have the right mindset, I guess, that stress is going to be changed from stress into just knowing that sometimes you have to push through. But stress is there. It's an indicator. It's going to tell you when things need to change, because I think that naturally we just have things that we don't necessarily, there are places that are just wrong for us naturally. And so I think that stress is telling us when we're in those wrong places. But yeah, I don't think stress is necessarily bad. Obviously terrible for your health and uncomfortable, but it's there for a reason. It is there for a reason. It sucks, but it's there for a reason. Otherwise, we wouldn't really know when it's time to change. And so listen to it. If you have a lot of stress, listen to it and find out why the stress is there. Just like the check engine light. It's not a problem with the check engine light. It's a problem with something in the engine. So don't get mad at the stress. Get mad at whatever's causing the stress and then change it. Also, for all my real G's that have stuck around, that sounds so dumb. Okay, but I've been feeling recently like it's time to change content. As it's getting into summer, I don't know. And also just not even that because it's getting warmer, but also just recently I felt like it's time to make a change in some different aspects of my life, because I feel like I've been kind of coasting at the same kind of level, but I think something in me is saying it's time to change. I'm not going to stop uploading, but I think that if I don't keep posting every single day with the cold bath videos, it's because I'm trying to find whatever else is kind of my path, I guess, for uploading. I think that doing YouTube and uploading content similar to this is part of it, but I don't know. I think that there's something in me is saying change, and I guess, just like I talked about today, I don't think it's stress though for me. I think it's just, I'm just being told, you know, from somewhere out there that, you know, I think it's time to change. I think that the cold baths are good and I might still do cold bath content, but I don't know. I'll think on it more tomorrow. It's not like I'm just up and leaving the channel, but it's time for a change. I'll leave it at that. But on that note, listen to your stress, don't just avoid it, and let's dunk. Man, it's so warm. The water is like 60 degrees today. I haven't been in that warm of water for a long time in terms of cold baths. But yeah, listen to your stress, don't let it control you, and don't try to avoid it, because that is when problems really arise. Stress is telling you that there's something that needs to change. But on that note, I hope you have enjoyed and have a great day. Bye-bye.